Happening now. Supreme Court destroys Obama 5-4, you'll cheer. Obama-era programs keep on meeting their end. That is no loss since the vast majority of what his administration started was useless regardless. The ill-fated healthcare program known as Obamacare would be a prime illustration. So misguided was the thing that it will crumble without anyone else. It is dependent upon President Trump and the Congress to bring it to an end before it accomplishes more harm. And after that put something workable in its place. Mr. Obama's immigration policies were more treacherous. He might want to depict those supporting open immigration and reprieve for illegals in the U.S. as angels of mercy. What's more, his rivals as cutthroat, racist, or some other type of biased person. In all actuality, Obama and the Democrats need to bring illegal immigrants into the nation, indulge them in sanctuary cities, and transform them into Democratic Party voters. It's that basic. Under the leadership of President Trump, the Department of Homeland Security is permitting Mr. Obama's Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals (DACA) program to sunset. This program permitted illegals who arrived here as kids to stay in the U.S. with impermanent lawful status. A lawful test was propelled to meddle with DHS by driving the arrival of delicate data. The Supreme Court simply upheld the position of the Trump administration. In this manner, the sunsetting of DACA proceeds unrestricted. A temporary ruling in favor of one of Trump's immigration rules has stepped right over a program left by Barack Obama. Too late on Friday for anyone in the mainstream media to react, the Supreme Court voted in favor to allow the Trump administration to conceal records they have that deal with the cancellation of the DACA program. The DACA program, or the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, was an Obama-era rule that gave temporary legal status to any person who entered the country, sometimes with their parents, sometimes by themselves, who was still a minor at the time. It's vital to take note of that not those here in the U.S. under DACA are honest individuals, eager to make a positive commitment to the nation as claimed by the left. Some somewhat unsafe crooks have utilized the program too. Gangs like MS-13 are notorious for having members that have abused the system. Whenever ICE makes a wide sweep to arrest members of the gang, even mainstream media outlets are forced to admit that several of the number were part of the DACA program. Obviously, the Department of Justice and different individuals from the Trump administration are satisfied with the ruling. A spokesperson for the Department of Justice gave more information on the temporary ruling. The Supreme Court was handling the case after a lower court ruled that the Trump administration must disclose all emails, letters and similar memos related to DACA decisions by December 22 of this year. But spokesman Devin O'Malley says that they are pleased with the Supreme Court's decision, which stamps down on the overreach by the district court who attempted to tell the Oval Office to hand over sensitive article. The Department of Homeland Security acted within its lawful authority in deciding to wind down DACA in an orderly manner, and the Justice Department believes the courts will ultimately agree. One of the left's instruments enforcing its policies on Americans has been the court system. This has been continuing for a considerable length of time. On the off chance that the left can control the White House, it can stack the government courts with politically motivated justices who are eager to make laws as decisions. Get 5 liberals on the U.S. Supreme Court, and the plain significance, or unique aim of the Constitution winds up noticeably insignificant. This is so substantially less demanding and speedier than attempting to persuade voters in 50 expresses that liberal convictions and the projects they bring forth are ideal for America. Control the Supreme Court with liberals and a wide range of laws can be found and forced on the country. What we have in this decision is a little indication of exactly how imperative the election of President Trump was. What's more, it clarifies why the left is doing anything conceivable to destroy his presidency. Those endeavors are a measure of exactly the amount he undermines liberal endeavors. What's more, that is all the more uplifting news. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below.